நமது சேர்மன் அவர்கள் தங்களுடைய இந்த ஆசிரியர் தின உரையினை ஆற்றுமாறு அவரை அன்புடன் அழைக்கின்றேன்.
டாக்டர் திலகராணி, உங்கள் அன்புக்கு நன்றி. I am so happy to be here in your midst. In my life, I had studied for 21 years as a student, and I served as a teacher for 25 years. So now I am seeing around 200 people in this room as teachers. So we are a very great community of teaching, and I also am delighted to see here the women power is more than the manpower. I more or less estimated around 80 people women are here and 65 people are men. And look at the principals, they are also very all ladies. அதாவது இது ஜான்ஸ் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, என்ன சாம்ராஜ்யம், பெண்களுடைய சாம்ராஜ்யம். It's a very great day. I was thinking this morning, coming in the car, what to speak to you, which you do not know. Everybody knows what the role of a teacher is. But we all must remember, our role is not only teach. We must ask ourselves as to what we do beyond teaching. Everybody talks every time that you are the greatest teacher, you have to play an important role and all that. But really speaking, it's a noble profession. My avatar as 25 years in the classroom, it was an exciting period in my life. My 30 years of life as industrialist is not that exciting as it was when I was a professor. Whenever I went to the class, I was madly in love with the subject and the students. Of course, that's why, as you may have read, I got elected as Outstanding Educator of America twice. Coming from India to get an award in America for outstanding educator, as an educator, was something which I always feel proud. Whenever I went to the class, I will not go to the class without preparation. For each, the rule of thumb is, for 1 hour lecture, you should really prepare at least 3 hours. 1 to 3, that's a ratio. If you don't put in 3 hours of preparation, you cannot go and teach in the class. In America, in the United States, the classroom was for 50 minutes, 1 lecture. A subject is 3 days, 3 credits, and it will be taught 3 days a week. Whereas in the seminar, it is 2 hours, 45 minutes. That means 1 hour, 15 minutes, one session, 15 minutes break, another session is 1 hour, 15 minutes. Imagine to talk to students at a mature level for 2.5 hours seminar, weekly once, on a subject. I have to really work very, very hard for more than 10 to 12 hours. Even then, every time this is important. Every time you go to the classroom, I thought I was taking an examination. Once I finish the lecture, I always want to know whether I have done well. There are occasions where I will feel that I have not done well by looking at the students. I will be able to look at the students and find out what they do. I used to tell them, some of them will be playing with a chewing gum when I am teaching. Some of them will be drawing the photograph. Some of them will be, in those days there was no computer or iPhone or laptop. So they will be drawing the picture. But those are the people I will call them, ask them to explain what I was teaching. So that way I will capture the boys and girls who were not concentrating on lecture. It's an experience to study the people. And you will know by looking at the students, their response, whether you are communicating with them properly or not. Someday, when I come to, as soon as I finish, I'll go and sit in the chair. I will be exhausted. Intellectually, mentally. God, I have delivered a good lecture today. The classroom went on well. This is how a professor, a teacher should prepare for the class. You don't take it as a profession. It may not be yielding you more money, but you are making a very great impact on the society. You are the creator. As Talaganani said, your contribution nationwide, nation building activity. No, you are the people who shape the destiny of the future generation. I am taking this occasion, gentlemen and ladies, please don't look at, always our Indian society is a society based on complaints, complacency, and also finding fault. When you are employed, that employment is one aspect. But when your profession, you are a professional. You have a role to play. Your guidance, your role in the classroom will be instrumental to shape many millions of students. You know, what is the proudest moment in our life? When somebody somewhere in the world meets you and says, "Sir, I was your student." I don't know whether I shared any experience of my grandson. He was attending a speech by a motivator, a highly charged program, and the speaker was a lady. And he was telling, my grandson was one of the participants. She was saying that today, what I am today, it is because of a professor at the University of Maryland, Dr. Palani G. Periyasamy. He only made me what I am today. She told them how I used to motivate them, how I used to inspire her, and how she made up what she was to be. And at the end of the day, end of the lecture, my grandson Vikram went to her and said, "I am the grandson of Dr. PGP. And she hugged him and said, "Oh God, kindly tell your grandfather that I owe everything to him for his lectures." Ladies and gentlemen, the wealth I have accumulated or the wealth we have today has no value. That one sentence that I was instrumental to shape somebody to be what she was, that is the contribution you make. So you can, as classroom teachers, as teachers, your role is very important. It's not only teaching, it's molding the character of the students. And today I still recall Dr. Sekura of St. Joseph's College. My early days, Sahib Wadiyar, who my father said, "This fellow is a naughty fellow, what do you do?" He said, "Don't worry, I will take him." I was 5 years old, but he gave me a date of birth 6 years. You know, my official date of birth is 1 year elder I am. My real birth date is not my official date. Why? In order to enable me to get admitted, I have to be 6 years old. And he said, "This naughty fellow, I will shape him." And that Sahib Wadiyar, I still remember him. For in my English, Krishnami Reddyar, he taught me. School. He made us, he will hold the hand and ask us to write on the sand to increase our handwriting, to improve our handwriting. and we will never be allowed to speak to him in Tamil. We have to greet him only in English. We have to talk to him in English. Even second grade, third grade, we have to say good morning, good morning, good morning. Sit down, he will say, sir, can we get up? Even if we make mistake, he will make us repeat. That is the beauty. And these are the people who are responsible in our life. And Silambuli Sellappan, he taught mathematics. Unbelievable. He will simply not allow us until we understand. And today, I still remember his teaching. He was in the South school, he was teaching, but he started also teaching in Sandamangalam. A mathematician became a Tamil scholar, but he was known to be a mathematician. Entire Salem district, he was known to be a great expert in mathematics. Even today, thousands of people remember him for mathematics, not for Tamil literature, not for Silabadikaram. That is the beauty of it. So, the professors, the teachers, we are all teachers, a teaching community. You are the key. That's why they call teaching is a noble profession. It is disproportional to the wealth. You may not make money like an industrialist. You may not make money as an IT. But at the same time, you are making the people. You are shaping the people. You are building the character of the nation. And I am so proud to be a professor, a teacher, like you all on this important day. I am so delighted to share my thoughts, and let us all celebrate the Teachers' Day. Let us resolve to do our best to shape the destiny of this country through our boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great privilege to be here, and it's a privilege Dr. Talagarani has given me, allotted me some time to speak to you. It's a great privilege to be here. Let us all celebrate the Teachers' Day. You are the prime movers of this country. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your warm felicitation. Thank you once again, sir.